What's up, everybody? We are on our final set here for the YouTooz line for Godzilla Kong the New Empire. Today we are looking at my most anticipated set of this bunch, Godzilla vs. Shimo. Similar titling to, of course, how Playmates did their playsets. I just reviewed Kong vs. Scar King a couple days ago, so that review should be out already. If you want to check that out, do so, but we're going to look at the next one here. I'm very excited to see what Shimo looks like in YouTooz form, and it's going to be great. The evolved Godzilla, just that Godzilla, was the first one I did. It looks fantastic. So I'm excited to see what he will look like here, because I did realize with the Kong versus Scar King one, it's a bit scaled down to the Beast Glove Kong. So let's see how this one holds up. So we gotta remove this protector first, because you can see the glare is very intense here. So let me take it out first. I always appreciate YouTooz and their sleeves, and even for the 2-packs, they do the same here. So let's take a look. YouTooz logo, Godzilla vs. Shimo vinyl figure right here. And then on this side, we got the artwork of them fighting, and we got the full render of the artwork of them fighting here. And then the crystals, logos, movie logo, and then up top here, we got the artwork up here, and then all the stuff at the bottom down here. So now let us remove the sleeve. I think this is going to be a lot bigger than Kong vs. Scar King just by looking at the box here. That's pretty nice. Number 2 is the number for this figure set. This is the side. This is the back. Oh, Shimo could no longer be contained. That is a pretty cool angle. You can see, do we have her tail? I hope we actually get to see her tail. But that is a pretty cool shot of full Shimo. You can see her tail and everything, and Godzilla just has her on the ground. That's actually pretty sick inside a ice cave, which obviously doesn't happen. Sub-Zero destruction. Who's coming up with these quotes for the boxes? They're cooking. But let's open this box and take it out. I'm very excited to see this out of box. All right, what does it say at the lid? It says, under the lid, Ice Queen. Yeah, Shimo is the Ice Queen. So let's take her out. So I guess this whole set is focusing on Shimo, which I guess is fair because we do have a Godzilla figure already. Here's what the box looks like. Wow. That is amazing. A very interesting set for sure. I'm very impressed by what we got here. First and foremost, it feels heavy. I guess both Godzilla and Shimo are very heavy, so it just adds a lot of weight to this compared to Kong and Scar King, which there's still weight, but it's much lighter. Also, putting them side by side, you can see that both of them are kind of scaled down. I thought these sets would be like similar size to the GVK set we got, which is of course Godzilla and Kong fighting on the aircraft carrier. And as you can see, it's a lot bigger. And putting these side by side, yeah, what happened? I feel like YouTooz kind of cut down on the scale a bit. Is it because of budgeting? I was kind of expecting this size from these two. Also, you can see the bottom of the base plate here. YouTooz's imprint, very nice. And just to show you another comparison, here's the evolved Godzilla that was also released, and I think YouTooz took that and focused on him. That's why this set was all about Shimo, because, you know, we have this Godzilla already. I mean, this one is just Godzilla. I guess that's the focus, is just on the Godzilla, but I would have liked to see the scale kept accurate, you know, similar scale. Overall design of this looks very sick. Now with Kong vs. Scar King, it literally looked like Scar King was getting disrespected by Kong on that. This one, it looks like Shimo and Godzilla are putting a pretty evenly fair fight. Now I was very curious on how Shimo's going to look in YouTooz form, and now, how many months later, I don't even know, but I finally have my answer. This is Shimo in her entirety. I mean, YouTooz would never be lazy on making the back incomplete or something. They'll never have an awkward bit. So Godzilla's case here still looks great as the other one. I mean, the pink dorsal plates complements it very well. I am happy because it's pretty much the same exact results here. But Shimo's case, oh yeah, this looks good. She's obviously, her main color scheme is white, and in contrasting with blue on her dorsal plates, they look fantastic. You can even see on her claws, you can see it's also blue. It looks great. The only thing I would say would be great if it included Shimo's Ice Breath and Godzilla's Pink Atomic Heat Ray. That might add to the price, but I think it will look great. But this is a pretty good scenery of them fighting in which looks like a Hollow Earth ice cave. You can see the crystals here are kind of following the more the turquoise, leaning towards green color scheme, which looks pretty nice. And it contrasts the ground, which is, I feel like they were fighting on the ocean because of the blue. It literally look they're on a pool of water, but I think it's just ice. Either way, it doesn't happen in the movie, but it does look pretty sick nonetheless. I'm very happy with what I got here. Despite the scaling issues, this was the one I was the most intrigued to get from YouTooz' line here, and I gotta say, they delivered. It's just a lot smaller than I expected, but I don't think that'll affect my score for it, which is a generous 9 out of 10. I think it deserves it. Whoever designed this should get a pat on the back because they absolutely cooked. I just wish it was a little bigger. That's my one complaint about it, so that's all I gotta say. Very good set. Definitely, if I had to compare between this and Kong vs. Skull King, this one definitely takes the cake. My personal favorite has always been Godzilla, and this one has impressed me really well. This one did exactly the same. I'm very happy with what I got here. As a collectible, obviously these aren't meant to be used as toys. These will not be played with. They have no playability, but they will look fantastic on the shelf in your collection, for sure. So if you want to get this, I don't know how, because they're no longer on YouTooz' website. But if you do enjoy this review, be sure to give it a like, and of course, hit subscribe on the channel. And if you want to watch all the other YouTooz reviews I did, because this is the last one for this set, check that out. All linked in the description, end screen, and title cards. And that's all the pleasantries aside, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.